You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted best of Pahrump for 4 years. Give them a call, 775-727-9900. News 25 is also brought to you by Gunny's Air Conditioning and Heating. New, service, and repair. Call Gunny's, 775-727-6800.
Hello and welcome to this edition of News 25. I'm Unat Gentry. It's Thursday, June 1st. And we have breaking news into the News 25 studios. There is a current power outage and surges within this area of Pahrump that also affect the News 25 studios. We have contacted Pahrump's power outage facilities and Nevada Power and NV Energy and NV Electric have given us details. They are giving us an estimate of any other areas that are affected, and we will continue to bring you any other information as the story goes on. And in our other top story, a married couple is reportedly arrested after embezzling an exorbitant amount of money from the business that they were recently terminated from. RJ Camacho gives us more details.
On May 5th, Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies were dispatched to USA Towing due to a report of alleged embezzlement by former employees Kyle and Jessica Shelton. The report stated that the embezzlement allegedly occurred from October 12, 2020 through April 28, 2022, while the Sheltons were managers for the company. Officers made contact with USA Towing's chief officer, who provided a document called Shelton Calls, showing a summary of calls for service that were allegedly deleted from their bookkeeping system. According to the declaration of arrest, the dates of the deleted calls for service matched the time frame that the Sheltons were managers for the company. According to the declaration of arrest, both Sheltons allegedly admitted to knowing about the deleted calls, and they also allegedly stated that they were instructed to delete them. During the investigation, it was discovered that Nye County Sheriff's Office and Nevada Highway Patrol had contracted USA Towing calls for service. Allegedly, there were deleted calls in reference to both the Nye County Sheriff's Office and Nevada Highway Patrol. Approximately $113,000 were allegedly not received by USA Towing from the Sheltons. Jessica Shelton also allegedly admitted to using the USA Towing Company card to purchase gas for her private vehicle without consent. Both Sheltons were then placed under arrest and booked into the Nye County Detention Center. Jessica Shelton has been charged with falsifying accounts, forgery by altering computer data, embezzlement of $100,000 or greater, conspiracy to embezzle, and using a credit or debit card without consent. Kyle Shelton was charged with falsifying accounts, forgery by altering computer data, embezzlement of $100,000 or greater, and conspiracy to embezzle. Additionally, on May 9th, both Sheltons were arrested again on a separate case. Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies had received a report of fraudulent activity on USA Towing Incorporated's business account with service provider AT&T. Officers were provided documentation of the USA Towing account that was used to purchase approximately $350 worth of equipment. On the receipt, Kyle Shelton was allegedly listed as the purchaser of the equipment, dated May 5th, 2023, the date of their prior arrest. Officers then obtained footage of Kyle Shelton allegedly entering the store a short time later with his wife Jessica and an unidentified male. All three allegedly made the purchase. Kyle was then contacted by deputies, where Kyle allegedly stated he was the actual owner of the account used to purchase equipment at AT&T. Deputies were provided with a document showing that Kyle Shelton allegedly did not own the account. Nye County Sheriff's Office were later contacted and advised that allegedly additional charges of 3 phones were bought, which had upped the total amount of the purchase to $5,500. After being arrested, Kyle was requested to call the unidentified male and release the phones to the Nye County Sheriff's Office for return to AT&T. However, when Kyle spoke to both his mother and the unidentified male over the phone, he allegedly told them to hide the phones and to not cooperate with police until he was released. Kyle Shelton was then charged with obtaining property under false pretenses, grand larceny of $5,000 but less than $25,000, attempting to destroy or conceal evidence, conspiracy to commit grand larceny, and swindling credit by false representation of over $1,200. Jessica Shelton was also charged with obtaining property under false pretenses, grand larceny of $5,000 but less than $25,000, and conspiracy to commit grand larceny.
In other local news, the Nevada Assembly passes AB 128 today with overwhelming bipartisan support to establish a fund to support the outdoor education and recreation opportunities for underserved students across Nevada and help build the next generation of stewards of our air, land, and water. In the upcoming days, the bill will head to the Nevada Senate. Although Nevada is rich in natural resources and public lands, low-income communities and communities of color face significant barriers to accessing these areas within our state. In 2019, a program was created with the Division of Outdoor Recreation to provide underserved youth here in Nevada with high-quality outdoor education and recreational opportunities. However, the program has not received additional funding since its initiation. AB 128 would provide $500,000 in appropriation funds to help seat the program and accomplish the task as initially envisioned. Advocates also highlight the beneficial impact access to parks and other outdoor spaces have on public health and local economies. According to historians, 3/4 of large numbers of families of color here in Nevada have children and live in nature-deprived places. However, if passed, AB 128 will assure that disproportionately impacted communities are able to more equitably enjoy the benefits of the great outdoors, improve student health outcomes, and benefit Nevada as a whole. And don't grab that remote. We'll be right back here at News 25 with much more local and national news.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. Well, an area man is arrested after police say he got into a physical altercation with a female friend. David Preston gives us those details.
Nye County Sheriff's Office responded to a report of a domestic battery. Upon their arrival to the location, they discovered a man and woman sitting inside a black Chevrolet vehicle. The woman, also the reporting party, stated to officers that the man, named Jacob Rodriguez, allegedly got into an argument with her over accusations of cheating. According to the report, she said Jacob grabbed her by the back of the neck and pushed her towards the vehicle. Once inside the vehicle, Jacob allegedly grabbed her by the wrist and started shaking her. Officers reported that they could see marks on her right wrist consistent with her statement. One of the officers approached Jacob, who was sitting in the driver's seat of the vehicle. When asked about the physical assault, Jacob admitted to pushing her. Jacob Rodriguez was then placed into custody and read his Miranda rights. While en route to the Nye County Detention Center, Jacob made multiple comments about being sorry and called himself an idiot multiple times. Jacob then stated, "What have I done?" Jacob also admitted to grabbing the female's wrists. Jacob Rodriguez is being charged with domestic battery by using force and causing injury to the woman's right wrist.
Well, today marks the first day of National CPR and AED Week, so the American Red Cross has a few reminders for us all.
Today marks the 16th anniversary of National CPR and AED Awareness Week. On December 13, 2007, with support from the American Red Cross and partner organizations, the U.S. Congress unanimously passed a resolution to set aside June 1st through the 7th as National CPR and AED Awareness Week. The goal is to educate the public about lives that can be saved if more people are trained in CPR and AED use. The week also stresses the importance of bystanders being willing to put knowledge into action in a cardiac emergency. The American Red Cross of Southern Nevada wants to encourage Nevadans to have at least one person in their home trained in cardiopulmonary resuscitation or hands-only CPR, as well as automated external defibrillators or automated external defibrillators. These types of training can save lives during cardiac emergencies. Dr. Walter Kelly, a medical director for the Pacific, Rocky Mountain, and Southwest divisions of the American Red Cross, explains that when performed properly, CPR helps maintain blood flow and oxygenation to vital organs until professional help arrives. He also goes on to state that every minute that passes without intervention decreases the likelihood of survival. That's why it's crucial for as many people as possible to learn CPR. Any one of us could be in a position to save a life if we have the right skills. The Red Cross also wants everyone to know that 3 out of 4 cardiac arrests occur at home or at work, and minutes count when the heart stops. Rachel Flanagan, an executive director of the American Red Cross Southern Nevada chapter, states, "We could all be in the position to save someone we know or love using CPR. That's why we want everyone to learn CPR and be ready to act quickly with confidence and knowledge in an emergency. You can get the Red Cross training you need and choose from a variety of certified training classes in person, online, or hybrid, including traditional CPR and hands-only CPR. The Red Cross also offers certification in AED, or automated external defibrillators, which helps prevent not only death, but also brain damage. You can visit www.redcross.com/take-a-class to learn more. The Red Cross also comes to schools, businesses, community groups, and religious organizations to teach hands-only CPR at no cost. If you're looking to learn more and request a presentation, you can visit www.rdcrss.org. Dr. Kelly says CPR can double or triple the chances of survival after cardiac arrest, and keeping blood flow active even partially extends the opportunity for a successful resuscitation once trained medical staff arrive on site. The American Red Cross would also like to inform you that you can download their app to get instant access to information on handling the most common first aid emergencies.
Now News 25 speaks with Karen Estabrook at the Veterans Expo, who's telling us about the nonprofit Las Vegas Fisher House, which supports both veterans and active military families whenever that veteran or active military member is undergoing medical treatment in the Las Vegas area.
Hello, I'm Karen Estabrook, the chairperson of the Nevada Veterans Foundation. We are the nonprofit that supports the Las Vegas Fisher House. The Fisher House is a home away from home for veterans and active military families when that veteran or active military member is undergoing medical treatment in the Las Vegas area. Now, Fisher Houses are worldwide. There's 96 of them throughout the world. And this is where the veteran and their family can stay for free. Again, while undergoing medical treatment either through the VA or Nellis Air Force Base here locally. So as long as they have to travel at least 50 miles from where they're getting their treatment, they're eligible to stay at the Fisher House. So for more information, you could visit our website at nevadavets.org. That's nevadavets.org. Thank you.
And after this break, we'll tell you where you can get an up-close and personal look at 9/11 memorabilia.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyers, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back. Well, the Tunnel to Towers 9/11 Never Forget mobile exhibit will be on display this Friday in Las Vegas.
The Tunnel to Towers 9/11 Never Forget mobile exhibit will be on display Friday, June 2nd from 1 to 7 p.m. at the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police South Central Command Center in Las Vegas. The exhibit is appropriate for all ages and admission is free. The Seiler family started the Tunnel to Towers Foundation to honor the memory and carry on the legacy of their brother Stephen, a New York City firefighter who lost his life on September 11, 2001, after strapping 60 pounds of gear to his back and rushing on foot through the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel to the Twin Towers, where he gave up his life while saving others. In 2013, the Tunnel to Towers Foundation launched its 9/11 Never Forget mobile exhibit, a tribute to all those who lost their lives on September 11, 2001. The Las Vegas Metro Police Department South Central Area Command is located at 4860 Las Vegas Boulevard South, Las Vegas. Visit t2t.org.
And now here's Mikey Ruhan slam dunking your sports report.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports. Stanley Cup Finals kick off this Saturday from T-Mobile Arena. Florida Panthers and the Golden Knights at 8 o'clock. Las Vegas Aviators got bit by the El Paso Chihuahuas last night. Final score 20-5. They play El Paso again this evening at home at 7:05. Las Vegas Aces look to keep their perfect 4-0 season intact. They play the Atlanta Dream in Atlanta tomorrow at 5. And the rumors, well, they're just rumors. Tom Brady won't be coming out of retirement to play for the Raiders. He told Robin Lundberg from Sports Illustrated that he is certain he is not playing again. And Las Vegas Formula One posted new renderings of what they're calling the Skybox and Legacy areas. Looks fancy. Both will be located near the Paddock building that is under construction on the northeast corner of Hammond and Koval. And a presentation of the A's Stadium to officials say the stadium will hold 95 ticketed events besides baseball each year. Some events include MLS soccer, Supercross, and WWE events. And Pahrump Valley High School baseball, they're holding their awards night tonight inside the auditorium at 6. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
Thanks, Mikey. And in today's Rescue a Pet segment, Pat Lemming from Never Forgotten Animal Society is telling us about a very friendly and playful dog named Basin.
Today's Save a Pet segment is made possible by Realty Executives in Action. Put the team at Realty Executives in action for you.
Hi everyone, this is Pat with Never Forgotten Animal Society, and I am here with Basin. He is a 21-week-old puppy. He is going to be a big guy. We don't know what his breed is, but as you can see, he's just one very friendly, sweet little man who just wants to be involved with people and with things. He was found running loose here in Pahrump, and so he is in need of his good foster home right now, and he has had his shots. He will be fixed here next week, but he's ready to go home right now, and he will, I think, eventually weigh somewhere between 50 and 60 pounds when he's full grown. And as you can see, he needs somebody that can give him some manners and some discipline, and but right now he's just a puppy, and he's just acting like a puppy would. He is a love. He really is a love. I go in at night and just go in his cage with him and just sit and hold him, and that's all he wants to do is just melt into you and be your best bud. So if you're looking for a really fun, friendly dog, this is going to be your guy. He is going to be a high energy dog, so he is going to need to have a yard. He's going to need to be outside. He's going to need to have exercise. He's going to be able to, chase frisbees and balls and all that kind of stuff, and that's what he needs to get some of this energy out. His name is Basin, B-A-S-I-N. He is available here at Never Forgotten Animal Society at 3091 North David. Our phone number is 775-537-8674, and his adoption fee is $350. That will include his neuter, microchip, all of his vaccinations, and his rabies certificate, and he is ready to go home now. So if you're looking for a really nice, sweet boy to finish your family, come on in and check out Basin. He's going to make someone a really loving, wonderful dog. So we're available Monday through Saturday from 10 until 5. Please come on in. No reservations are necessary. Thank you. What are you doing?
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
All right, let's take a live look outside through our Lerner and Rowe weather cam, and we have lots of fluffy clouds in the area, but we don't know what those clouds have in store. A closer look at our forecast when we return.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hi, good evening, Nevada. It's John Kohler from the KPVM Channel 25 Weather Studios and worldwide on that local BTV app. The app, you know, it's a great app. Get it. 77 degrees up there in Fernley. Fallon saw 80. 76 in Carson City. Oh, so pretty. 73 degrees in Tonopah makes you the cool spot. 74 in Goldfield. They got the right attitude. 86 in Beatty feels pretty good. 92 in Amargosa. Hot Spot Award winner yet again. It's perfect in Poolside in Las Vegas at 89. And 104 in Death Valley. Nobody's surprised. It's hot. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Here in Paradise Pahrump, let's take a look. 87 degrees is our current temperature. 89 just a little bit earlier. I guess we tied Vegas for a second. Very good for us. Wind out of the south-southwest to 12 miles per hour as the sun rose this morning in all its glory and hope and promise for a new day at 5:27. Setting this evening just before 8 bells. Look for it at 7:55 as we head to a low tonight of 63 degrees under clear skies. It's going to be great star watching and lots of fun as we approach the weekend. Tomorrow, sun shining on my shoulders makes me so happy at 90 degrees. And then we get some clouds for the rest of the week. No real talk of rain. That gets a little bit murkier towards like Tuesday, Wednesday, but the temperatures descending from the mid-90s down to the high 80s. That's sort of the trend as the week goes along. We pick up a little bit more wind than I generally like. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 12, 14 mile an hour. There's going to be some gusts in there. But generally a pretty nice week of weather and looking forward to the weekend. I hope you are too. All right, back to the desk. Unette Gentry.
All right, thanks so much, John. And that does it for this edition of News 25. And as we close tonight, I would like to give a special thanks to my family members who are here in the studio, Kevin and Erica. They are visiting from Texas, and we welcome them. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next newscast. I'm Unette Gentry. Good night.